Hey guys, welcome to Final Fantasy 15 Part 23. We're in Zegnautus, and it's a new stream day, so reminder about Zegnautus Keep. There's a lot of lore being dropped here. It's a maze, and as annoying as Arden can get, you still want to listen to what he has to say. You never know if he's gonna drop some info you're gonna want to hear, so... Push. Let me out. Let me out. Sorry, I'm trying to readjust to my, my TV. It's right in front of a window where the sun is setting, so it's a little hard to see, especially in this dark area. Alright. Yep, I know, Alterna, I know. I've been using it before. Fucking Snagas. Fine, you want me to use Alterna, I will. If you will hold. There we go. Oh, I saw Nox's hand. It was like Nyx's hand. Oh. Can't wait till we get to these overtones I can talk about that I actually find kind of annoying. Just because it's a trope that's frequently used.
Where did everybody go?
I mean, they did say demons were overrunning the capital. Central control. Zegnautus elevator. Access permissions issued at control room. I think I just unintentionally went the proper way without activating everything. Which, you know, story of my life. Alright, let's go back, follow the marker. And every rest stop I've noticed it gives you the option of taking the easy way, and I'm like, nope. It gives you the option, it's like, you sure you don't want to go to Ignis and Gladio? And I'm like, yes. Not a bitch. See my map here. Okay. This place is a maze. So yeah, this was a chapter that was super duper duper nerfed because this place was bullshit and it was misery for a lot of people. It was apparently incredibly difficult. All I know
That's the way to the elevator taken care of.
Yeah. All I know from my friends who played this is they were like, God, this is awful. And I played it after it was nerfed and I still hated it. So. I'll point out the part where I have constructive gripes. Holy. Yeah. I'll just take people's words on it. My mod has not had any problems with Zegnautus. And so she's like, I want to watch the original cut, and she found a video of it. Holy counters a blast of sacred light while evading, making it effective against melee enemies. Cast a spell just before an attack lands to deal more damage. Yeah, you had no problems with it. I was actually kind of salty with you. Very secretly. Not so secretly. I straight up told you I was kind of salty with you for it. Like, why aren't you mad? You were having a blasty blast. That's because you drank. And I can't talk back because there is important lore that may or may not be dropped. And I don't want to talk over Noctis, even though I've been accidentally doing that. Yeah, I can't exactly sass back. It kind of takes the atmosphere out of it. Cool, thanks for shutting the door behind me, Arden. Oy.
These bastards again.
Spell is really awesome.
This whole city gives me the chills.
It did glitch majorly for you. I'm hoping it doesn't glitch for me. I was actually pretty annoyed that it glitched for you, because, like, those were the it glitched for you on the parts that I liked.
Too quiet for comfort.
How does it feel to be powerless?
Here we go.
Can't help your friends if you can't help yourself.
Gotta hurry and find them, wherever they are.
So, I made it clear that Arden is one of my favorite characters. So, you can hide. If you guys have been around the block with the games before, you might see what angle this is taking. Which, you know, most of my audience has been around the block, so you guys can see what angle this is starting to take.
Can't you simply taste the air of foreboding?
Are you gonna let me talk? Right as I talk, man. He's gonna spite me. I show you nothing but love. God, he's gonna cut my train of thoughts off so bad. That was one of the reasons I was mad. Yeah, it was. But, like, I was also just kind of mad that you were like, it wasn't a big deal. What are you talking about? And Rogue Axemen patrol along a set route. And I was just upset. So you can hide from them. Noctis cannot operate doors and devices while the enemy is aware of his presence. And the state of conflict by taking out all hostiles or simply leaving the area.
These don't look like typical MTs.
Well, remember they all went rogue.
Must be tiring having to run all the time.
That and...
That magic is a royal disappointment.
You done? That and, Noctis takes a level in dumb in this chapter. At least when he's by himself, it's kind of frustrating. Like, if it happens again, I'll point it out. But there was one point in my original playthrough where I was like, boy, where's your head? So, we know Arden can make illusions. So I don't trust that that was actually him walking around, especially because he was just on the comm. But yeah, you can see where this went. They tried to make this survival horror, and this is my main constructive gripe, is dedicating an entire chapter. I'm over-leveled, so it's not that big of a deal, but like, when you're playing this through the first time, it should not be, you know, like, you should not throw your players into an entire chapter of, we've been a fantasy JRPG, action JRPG. Now we're gonna take our hand at survival horror. Like, that jump scare actually worked on me. My heart just jumped.
Something different about them. Something off.
It was such a cheap jump scare, too. I think it's bad design. The sodium will kill me first. Alright.
There's some streaker running around here.
So, yeah, we found a key card. Yeah, and a pile of clothes. Yeah, like there, it's like, you want to change route? You sure? And I'm like, stop insulting me. I picked my route. I made this bed and I will lie in it. I'll go through it. Maybe I'll do it at some point, but it's like, honestly, it's just boring. Oh, I mean, I can't really even remember what the dialogue is, to be perfectly honest with you. Stop opening. That makes me think there's a fucking MT behind me.
It's all coming along swimmingly, isn't it?
Actually, let me check. No, idiot. I was in the right area. The Zegnautus keep security card. Security level imprinted on the card can be overwritten as necessary. Okay. There was something on the wiki. I just wanted to check and see maybe where they got the fact from. Okay. So, shit's all blocked off. I remember the first time I looked at this and I went, alright, which one of them is gonna fucking grab me? I've watched a lot of...
Can't afford to get spun around.
Oh my god, Noctis. Jesus Christ, you scared me. I've watched a lot of, my favorite YouTuber who does a lot of indie horror, so I just came, like... I think that's part of the reason as I'm so exasperated is, again, one, it's survival horror, and two, you just run into tropes like that where you're like, alright. When's it gonna happen?
Hey, Prompto! Wait!
Excuse me, I have a boy to go get. Where's the boy? I also heard an MT dragging their axe. Just gonna start jumping over you guys.
Huh. And what have we here? Clearance level. Nice.
Security clearance raised to level 2. Access to level 2 zones authorized.
It's good in that it's a fake out. Like, you see the original pile and you're like, alright, what's gonna fucking grab me? And then one doesn't and you're like, oh, okay. And then you see Prompto and you're like, okay, cool. And then it grabs you. Ah, there you are. Oh, okay, they all come to life. Yep. I remember this now. How about we,
Might make it.
No. We're not doing that. We have 99 ethers, Noctis. But yeah, I don't even remember the other route's dialogue, so I don't even know if it's that, like, how good it is or not, to be perfectly honest with you. But, I mean, the fact that I don't remember it might say something. Yeah, I wasn't good at using the ring either, which is part of what made this level absolute hell. I got really good at it in one post-game dungeon, and that's why... Ah, boy! And that's why I got so... That's why I'm confident using it now.
Poor Prompto must be feeling the heat right about now.
That has been my goal this entire time.
Invalid key. Data retrieved. Security clearance level 2.
I guess you need a higher clearance. Prompto.
Damn it! It won't budge!
Okay, we need to find a way around to him. This... Yeah, after a while I started getting real sick of the fake outs, though. And I'm so susceptible to jump scares that they work on me. I hate it. Like, I have a eucalyptus mint candle burning right now. Because I've just been high anxiety for days. And I'm still jumping around.
Not. Help me.
Hang on. I'm coming, boy. Prompto. Ah.
Get out of my way!
Oh yeah, demons. Cool, he's stopped. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And you need full MP to use the, Yeah, I'm not really good at using holy. Okay, yeah. Fucking... Excuse me. Oh, he's right there. I was gonna say, did I miss a side saddle entrance? Yes, I did. Yeah, square is supposed to be holy. You're really supposed to use it as, like, a parry, almost. Like, when they go to attack you. Prompto.
Another trick. Back to square one.
That's such a good moment, though. I love it. It's terrible, but I love it.
Security clearance raised to level 3. Access to level 3. Zones authorized.
That's one of my personal favorites. Oh, you should have seen the look on your face. You'd best hurry. Next time, it might really be your friend. Are you certain it wasn't the real thing? Wouldn't want to make a mistake.
Looking around for items and for demons. I hear an MT. Yeah, it's more infuriating than amazing. Another reason I don't find sassing Arden to be a viable option, at least for me, is that I feel like it takes the levity of his dialogue away. For me. Because, like, some of the stuff he says is not only lore drop, but, like, okay, need to go back to the central hub area. Is pretty sinister. And like I said, I don't want to break the immersion.
Oh, it's just so unfair.
He's clearly having a time. Wait, I just came from this way. Why am I dumb? The marble. Oh, god damn it. I actually didn't jump at that one. I'm just mildly exasperated. The marbles have concluded. I saw that in the chat. How did it end? Okay, we're moving.
Your heart's desire, so close now. Soon it will be within your grasp. I suggest you take the central elevator. It will take you to your goal.
Aren't you helpful now?
It's not responsive right now, Arden, so...
Don't look down, don't look down.
I'll look down. Okay, yeah, that would be bad.
Gotta find a way to make it move.
AI, the Somnium Files won after repeatedly pulling off... Whoop. Oh, I hate this part. After pulling off sick tricks to take the lead at the last second. I've been meaning to play the Somnium Files. That came up in my my recommended on Amazon, and I ended up grabbing it because it looked fun. Pop the most ethers. Yeah, my first playthrough again, I wasn't very good at using the ring, so I just... Oh, I snuck and I ran. That was a terrible... I'm so sick of this shit. I'm already done with the fucking MTs. Like, once... Oh, the MTs. I hear you. I see you shaking the ground somewhere. You snuck both times. You didn't even think about the ring? You love using the ring. Uchikoshi... Is that a dev? I actually have not heard of Uchikoshi, so I would love to be educated. Yeah, I know. I was talking about how the OGs, like you guys, when you guys played this. Although, I don't know when, Zero... Oh, I played the demo for Zero Escape, and I was like, this is, like, the extra Danganronpa levels. Like, or, like, you know, like, the Danganronpa postgame, essentially. I was like, this is, like, the Danganronpa postgame. And I'm kind of bored of it. So, like, I'm just waiting for the price to keep dropping. Or, no, wait. No, wait. That's Zonky Zero. Sorry, like I just said. Zero Escape is different. I haven't played the Zero Escape games yet. I have them. Sorry, that was my dumb. Thankfully, I realized my error immediately. Also, I talked to...
All keyed up.
My friend from Britain about Biggs and Wedge. I actually ran some dialogue of Biggs and Wedge by her. They are not comically over the top, so I have to take back what I said in the last stream / part. They're actually spot on. It's just a different dialect. She didn't tell me what part of England, like, the dialect is. But, yeah, it's just a different part. And it's pretty spot on. So, apologies, people of England. I felt most at home in England. Please take me back. I was shocked when she told me that, though, because I was like, it's either 50-50 that they were like, that the localization team was just having fun. Like they were pulling the other one, or, that, like, they were playing the accents completely serious. We're gonna run past him because I don't give enough of a shit. Although, what's back here? See, I'm actually trying to run, but no, it's making me do death. Ah! Iron Giants that have that spell. The Iron Giant family. Bye. So yeah, I'll have to play the Zero Escape games because I've been meaning to, and then play AI. Power partially restored.
The higher you climb,
The farther
the
you
further
fall.
you fall.
But yeah, don't worry, Allo. I was talking about how this place got nerfed. This whole chapter got nerfed. The height of Imperial might, this flying megafortress houses the Crystal of Lucis in its uppermost level. Yet for all its imposing vastness, something. So we have the Sword of the Father and our final armiger. Yeah, Ravis was sentenced to death, and they weren't kidding. Although it looks like his Magitech arm may have done one over on him.
Rest easy. Your work is done.
Remember, he did intend to give Regis' sword to Noctis after a change of heart. So there's some stuff here to read. I shall send an escort. You and Gentiana will return to the manor. It is dangerous to remain in Lucis. The Empire fears a covenant with the Archean. And ere long they will come for you. How do you think it made it way different thematically? Like, in what way? Because I have no idea. Because I didn't experience the game when it first came out. Hype from fans and my friends, made me not play it. Even though I was really excited. Noctis may have the storm's blessing, but his powers remain as feeble as a breeze. Open your eyes, Lunafreya. See the futility of your toils. He is unworthy of your sacrifice and of King Regis's sword. So, the Fulgarian, this was when we got our blessings from Rama, who Talcott calls Ramu. I found out while playing Comrades, but I've always called him Rama. So, mispronunciation by me or just a different way to pronounce it? Rely upon the Alticians if you must, and cease all contact with the Empire. If you seek a covenant, you know full well the cost. Should Noctis succeed in claiming the power, I shall gladly restore his father's sword to him. It's way too easy comparatively, like using the ring was not a good option since death didn't do any damage and you'd go into stasis before the one-hit KO effect processed. See, oh yeah, and we can use the sword. For me, it was still hell my first time through because I wasn't any good at using the ring. So I essentially went through this without using the ring. But, yeah, I mean, I can see how that would put a damper on it. I mean, enough people complained that the devs felt the need to change it. You couldn't jog, so you couldn't dodge anything. Jesus Christ. See, like, that just sounds like sheer misery to me. Like, I get what they're going for, but it sounds like utter misery. I'm, like, torn on that.
Well, Dad, let's see what your sword can do.
Doors were a lot slower to open, a lot of things. Noctis can now wield Regis' sword in combat. Together with the ring and the Lushai, it affords him a better chance of survival while his other abilities remain sealed.
Just fine.
It was fun if you had a good handle on the combat, but most people didn't. Interesting to hear it from someone who played it in 2016.
Not so tough without your borrowed toys, are you?
Yeah, this is the reason I don't use armigers, like the actual arms themselves. They drain your life. Which is why I say Noctis and the Lucius Kylum line are just walking Knights of the Round. Did you play in 2016, Goose? I don't know if you played in 2016.
Taste the air of foreboding. Did you hear that? There's something out there.
I mean, I felt that when I first played through, because again, I was shit at using the ring, and I don't like using the armigers. So it was essentially sticking me with shit that I hated. So, I don't know. I feel like your first time through, if you're not comfortable with using the ring or... Well, I got the game when it first came out too, but I didn't play it. It sat on a shelf for 2 years before I touched it. You were meant to feel like being alone made you bad at the game, and it did. I mean, this may seem really easy for me, just also because I'm level 101. That and no notes made the Ravis discovery hilarious. Thankfully, they did... They did double down on Ravis a bit, thank God. Like...
What's the smoke? Where's it coming from?
But yeah, I was over-leveled the first time, and I was having a hellish time. Personally. I can't even imagine playing this when it first came out.
There's no way through this.
Aha! Well, you can't say I didn't warn you.
Getting thicker by the second. Need to stop it.
Poison gas reduces Noctis' HP. Watch his health as you search for a way to clear the air. Yeah, I can see what they were going for in gameplay. I still stand by the assessment of you don't turn an action RPG and dedicate an entire chapter to being survival horror. Or attempting to be survival horror. It broke so much pacing for me. Like, there's so much this chapter does right, and there's so much it does wrong. 13 is the one I have the most conflicted feelings on. I call 10 the worst because it just hurts me. But 10 is very masterfully done. Sans their localization whiff there. My HP isn't falling, and I don't have anything poison-proof unless you get in thicker areas, I guess. I remember it was falling the first time. I had to constantly pop potions to keep Noctis alive. I'm good with
It's clearing. That was close.
I'm good with the changes they made. The only thing I actively hate is the second verse. Oh, where you can skip it with Ignis and Gladio. I was talking about that earlier, how I, honest to God...
Such a tease.
I, honest to God, don't even, like, remember the dialogue from it. I know I played it at some point. Yeah, I tried to run or hide a lot the first time through because I wasn't level 101. I hated using armigers, like, individually. And I didn't like using the ring. I didn't have a good grip on it. So I was doing a lot more hiding. Oh, okay. I've already been here. Gimme. But yeah, okay. I've said everything constructively I can about this. And I feel horrible for Ravis. I am glad that they, like I said before, that they doubled down on his character. Oh, where did you come from? Did you circle around me, or did I kill one and did another sneak up on me? Also, joke's on you, I have the black hood on. He circled around, okay. I thought I killed him and another one popped up. Yeah, I saw that. Shock troopers blow up. Maybe. Okay, that one is not blowing up. Just the ones that grab you blow up. Good. Hello. Can I help you? This guy actually creeped me out the most because he was trapped. And you just kept waiting for him to get free. I remember that. Oh, well, you gave away that he's gonna pop up. Thank you. Okay. I feel bad for that one because you can't even put it out of its misery. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's just trapped there.
Invalid key.
Cool. No. I don't know why I felt the need to sort that. Make back some of my cash here.
Security clearance raised to level 4. Access to level 4 zones authorized.
Hello. Ah, some of them do still explode. Cool. They just make you want to play Shin Megami Tensei 4? Play
You
SMT4.
really are helpless without your friends babysitting you. I have grave doubts about your friends.
Yeah, I've been playing on a 3DS. I miss that system. Oh, the locker? What about the locker? That lets you go to Gladio and Ignis. Wait, what's this? Check. Is that the radio?
As of yesterday, we done.
So you're saying...
As of yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Then we gotta make for the upper levels, because it's gonna, I'm sure, have me traipse back through here.
Tragedy could strike at any moment.
This fucking thing. Wait while the elevator descends. Cool.
Whatever the hell that is, I don't think I want to mess with it.
Well, it wants to mess with me. So, until the elevator gets here, man, we gotta deal with it. I see the elevator.
I'll take a rain check.
Okay, I guess not. Fuck you.
Power must have gone out. First keys, now power. What next?
I get such Ace Attorney vibes.
What was
from
that
this music.
noise? Is it scary being on your lonesome?
There actually is no noise. But yeah, I love this music. It gives me such Ace Attorney vibes.
Ain't much, but it's better than nothing.
One of the fiends, the forest. There is no demons. There is no noise. Demons. LOL. What? More like snoggos. Yeah. The forest. Yeah, it was an enemy from 10. I'll tell you that right now.
I love surprises.
I'm glad.
You'll fall for anything.
Excuse you. This is a safe area. Get the fuck out. From the Chamber of the Stolen Faith. Yeah, I know it's invulnerable to death. I just wanted it to get the fuck out of my way. I'm actually trying to run. He starts auto-targeting. That's pretty infuriating. Ugh, get.
You serious?
I love that strike. I think it's really cool. Gonna need to book it down there at some point. Ah, fuck you.
Ain't much, but it's better than nothing.
I hate this thing. Alright. That thing wants to munch on me pretty bad. Get out of here, dude. Demons in the bedroom, what next? Yeah, no save spot for me.
The Empire made considerable inroads into the science of demons. Well, after I showed them the way, of course. We'd managed to make demons right here.
Make?
Yep. Different combinations of active circuits unlock specific set of doors. To proceed, locate the keycard for each panel and activate the right combination.
Your head can do more than wear a crown. Use it.
Every time I play this game, I swear to God. It had 2 ticks of battery.
Ever wonder where demons come from? Once upon a time, they were children of nature, beasts and men. Oh, and you've killed so many.
Oh yeah, when Arden's good in this chapter, he's really good. He just loves to hear himself talk. Ah, lore. Photosensitivity in Magitech troopers. Plasmodia-based biological weapons exhibit an acute aversion to light, their cellular structure breaking down within moments of exposure. As the cells are converted to benign molecules, there is no inherent danger, even should a reaction occur. Light-proof armor presents a simple yet effective solution to the problem. Oh, that there were demons in these cages? Well, it's a dead one. Or, that has to be an animal or, like, maybe a mutated one. Because, demons disappear. So, it has to be, like, either, like, some kind of mutated demon or an animal. Will that door fucking stop? Yeah, because that's a Snaga. So, that's an experiment. The fucking doors. Panel B, keycard 1. Those places are locked. Now I need to... That is also on the that's in the bottom right on the map. Okay. I can get there. We're going through here and here.
The infantry units you callously dub MTs all began as babes in this very facility. Imprinted with serial codes and incubated until they were strong enough to fight. What a pity Innocent souls fated to suffer at the hands of a foreign king. Well, not so empty after all, are they?
No, no, they're not. That's not really his play on words. That's like everybody else's play on words. That's why they're called MTs. Is because they have like empty soulless eyes. Because Arden even said that you so callously dubbed MTs. So that wasn't really Arden's play on words so much as Arden using the play on words. Well, yeah, they're Magitech, but people call them MT because of their dead-eyed stare. It looks like they're soulless. There's nothing hollow inside. There's like a line drop from one of the bros or like a civilian or something. I remember getting it on my first playthrough. Yeah. Or, well, it's also a throwaway line. Like, the lore in this, you kind of have to go digging for it. So, National Defense Policy. With the mass production of Magitech troopers having commenced in earnest, the Imperial Defense Council approves of the implementation of the following reforms. The augmentation of human infantry with Magitech units, the augmentation of biological materials through cloning. So, they replaced their human army and they allowed you to regrow things with Magitech things, hence Ravis's Magitech arm, which is the demons in it are ultimately what killed him. Because there was no other wound on him. Okay, that's the way in. So I need a way into... somewhere beyond there. So I need to be able to open the bottom left door. Keep that on. I forgot you can operate different ones. There we go. Let me look at the map. Okay, I can actually do that. Go to the right and go around. Yeah, see, here's where they got out of the cages. Lore. Military applications of mutative plasmodia. In light of the large sample size, the test results can be considered conclusive. Commonly occurring parasitic protozoa are the agents of demonification. These findings pave the way for the weaponization of demons, and the first step involves finding a means to control the mutated organisms. This report recommends Minister of Research Versatile Besithia submit a detailed budget request for the Deathless Project. So, I know I keep bringing Besithia up, but, yep, just put a pin in him. Oh, this doesn't have another door to go through. Shit. Okay, that's the line above Besithia. Couldn't actually go in here, just curious. Anything? Any lore? Shinies? I see a shiny. No, shiny please. Okay, a high elixir I can't pick up. What else? I hate this door noise. Okay, so... Ah, there we go. Medal of Distinction. West Grallia Quarantine Report. Including cases around the village, the number of missing now stands at 1,657. Early reports from the MRF attribute the disappearance to an infectious disease, and investigations continue as regards to a potential connection to the demon outbreak. At the time of writing, the quarantining of West Grallia is complete, and other sectors remain infection-free.
Vanishing sickness. Huh.
Like I said, Noctis kind of takes a level in dumb in this chapter. I mean, you can also think of it as he doesn't want to process, like, the actual, like, the implications of what all of this means, because it would make it even more horrifying. But I was like, boy, where's your head? Excuse you.
Oh, well done, my boy. The most fascinating tidbit about your dear Prompto.
What?
Turns out he's not empty either. He's got quite the skeleton in his closet.
North Grallia Quarantine Report. The infection has since manifested in 5 adjacent sectors and threatens to reach epidemic proportions. Its spread is invariably accompanied by the appearance of demons, and the likelihood cannot be ignored that the pathogens are demon-born. Quarantine has been expanded to encompass all areas in which the creatures are found.
Epidemic proportions. That can't be good.
Oh, vending machine. Magitech Research Facility Damage Report. Following their outbreak in the north and the west, demons have swept through the MRF, causing extensive damage to equipment. Control was subsequently lost over unprogrammed MTs, and strategies are being deliberated on the collection of rogue units. Meanwhile, 125 infected patients undergoing testing at the facility have vanished in a manner reminiscent of the first disappearances.
All the patients have been disappeared? That makes no sense.
Okay, yeah, that was the line. Arden had just, like, dropped the bomb, like, at this point in my first playthrough. Essentially, that demons used to come from people. And then I had read that, and then Noctis had reacted to it. And I was like, Noctis, he literally just told you that they used to be people.
All the patients have been disappeared? That makes no sense.
If you're gonna sit there and open and close while I'm selling stuff, alright. I'm just trying to regain my fortune back, alright? I spent a lot of it on ingredients. Up. Okay. We still got another hour. I just like to save in this hellhole. Also, while we're here, I'm gonna somewhat break my rule, but to talk about it in terms of a trope and not in terms of social things or like politically. I feel like this whole level, get away from the door, gives off very much Germany World War II vibes, and I kind of hate it. Just like as a trope. I've seen it a lot, and I don't know about other people, but like I tweeted that when I first went through the game too. I was just like, oh, like if you look at the uniforms on the ground, it to me it was just very reminiscent, and I was very disturbed, and how like the people of Niflheim are themselves trapped. You know, like they're also victims, just like Germany was the first to be its own victim. Like using it as a trope is something I've seen quite a few times, and I just personally am not a fan of it. That's just my 2 cents on it. I mean, like, it's a smart thing to do, but also I'm just not a fan of it because I've seen it a lot in crappier settings. So, like, when a game actually does it well, even then, my views are, like, tainted. But, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Those are the vibes it gave me, and still gives me. Dude. You came booking it around the corner for me. Yeah, exactly. It's in every sci-fi media with an empire. Yeah. Like, Star Wars has it 3 times over with all of the trilogies. Especially in The Force Awakens. Yeah, Hux was so subtle. And I love The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Those 2 movies are great. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about episode 9. There is no episode 9. I've never seen Katie go from just rolling with bullshit to hitting the roof in anger so quickly. '16th, 5. The infected aren't disappearing, they're turning into demons. That does. Yet dwelling on it, it avails us not in the face of the demon threat. Though of human origin, they're unlike the specimens bred for MTs, they cannot be controlled. I swear to shit. 28th, 6. More than half the keep's inhabitants are now demons. There's no hope of neutralizing them, not with the lost control over the MTs. Outside the city swarms with yet more demons, former citizens. There's no escape. But that's what I mean by, like, I don't like that, like, how overused the trope is. Like, well, that didn't scare me. That was just practice. Also, hey, I'm sequence breaking a little bit.
Security clearance raised to level 5.
Or they just want you to
Access to level 5. Zones authorized.
I nearly went to go pick that up again. Sir. But that's what I mean by, like, it's kind of an overused trope and that I hate it. Oh. You all suspiciously fell down as soon as I entered the room. Yep. You gonna grab me too?
Is this place? What are they keeping inside? Not sure what that is, but I got a hunch it's bad. Don't like it one bit.
Yeah, me neither, buddy.
Bet there's something here. Which means it's locked. And if there's a lock, there's a key.
Yep.
Wasn't expecting that. Things are looking up.
How will this story end, I wonder?
Intruder alert. Mobilizing dormant Magitech infantry.
What the? Wait. Is that what's waiting inside? Even more of them.
Where are your friends? You don't think they ran off without you?
Oh, good.
You still haven't found Gladio? Only a matter of time before Ignis bumbles into a trap.
That is actually a legitimate concern.
You must feel very much alone right now.
Iggy's been zipping around the best he can, but he's still getting used to being blinded.
Security clearance raised to level 6. Access to level 6 zones authorized.
Your buddies have bright lives ahead of them. Don't take it personally if they choose their own over yours.
Goody.
No time, no time.
Oh, great. This can actually one-hit me if I'm not careful.
Not so tough without your borrowed toys, are you?
Damn it. Fine. Come on.
You really are helpless without your friends babysitting you.
Alright, here we go. You're reading a joke book? Alright. So much anger. Are you talking about yourself? With that twist? I don't know why I'm having Noctis rest. I think I just want to give the boy some time to rest.
Where does it hurt? You can tell me.
Arden's dialogue in this is weird. Like, it starts off really good, and then it just kind of turns into not Arden, almost. Like him, like, Ignis could bumble into a trap. That's a legitimate concern. You haven't found Gladio. Also a legitimate concern, but, like, your friends have bright lives ahead of you. Like, he knows Ignis's and Gladio's roles. Like, I don't understand why he wouldn't keep pressing on the pressure point. That is, like, Prompto missing, or, you know, Ignis's blindness and how it's his fault. It's not really, like, clever dialogue like we've seen from him before. So I don't get it. Wallbreaker wave test report. The wave produced exceptional results in real-world conditions, effectively inhibiting the Kingsglaive's warping and spellcasting abilities. Powers that operate on the self-same principle as the Wall of Lucis. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Arden's dialogue in this either, although I'm with you on this.
Not so tough without your borrowed toys, are you?
We heard you before. Wallbreaker wave test report. This report concludes that the wave can neutralize not only the wall, but all magical phenomena exhibited by Lucian royalty. Moreover, based on the data acquired from the encounter with Shiva, an enfeebling effect on the Six can also be anticipated. Cool, so they can weaken gods. That's never a good
In case
thing.
there was any doubt, it's a trap.
I think his lines about Prompto are good. Like, the one where, like, your friend has a skeleton in his closet.
A little pay and never hurt anyone. On you go. Hurry, while you dawdle, people are dying.
I really gone and done it now.
No, not you. Hey, Jack! Can you hear us?
Ignis. Gladio!
Where are you?
Oh, you beautiful boys. Yeah, guys, I'm kind of trapped behind a wall here.
Nox in trouble!
Gladio! There ought to be a kill switch nearby. Find it!
Well, how do you know that?
I believe it's the reason we were brought here.
Yeah, Gladio just punches it instead, which, I mean, I would do too.
That was close.
The hell did you get here?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
After we were separated, we received help from the usual suspect.
That bastard's playing with us. But at least we're together.
All but one of us.
Reunited with your retainers at last. How very touching. Must be a fine feeling, having friends. Look how happy you are.
I am inclined to agree with Mott.
I pray you find your dear Prompto soon.
I think he is just bored. Oh, okay. This is where I came from.
Locked. Meaning there's someone inside?
Maybe schmaybe. I'm gonna go the opposite way for a sec. Research log ME 747 I or 1 14th. No, it's I. 14th. It is regret that I hereby suspend my plans to restore this Magitech weapon to full functionality. The spineless powers that be fear further incidents, and my efforts to activate and control the device were futile, it seems. If it is some sort of autonomous armament, then only divine intervention could bring the mech back online. Until that time comes, however, the device shall remain sealed. So I believe that's from Basithia. I can't pronounce his first name that well. Versdale? Basithia is easier. A little more worried about Prompto right now. Prompto!
Oh, I knew you'd go that way.
Prompto!
You're such a tease.
Hey, you alright?
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I'm fine. Thank you, Noct.
No sweat.
Tell me, were you worried about me?
God, yes, with all my heart.
Of course I was. What kind of question is that?
Of course. That's why you came. Like I believed you would.
Prompto.
That's why I told myself I couldn't die. Not until I could see you. And hear you tell me I'm not a fake. That I'm the real me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Everything's all right now.
Oh, Prompto. I'm having the same reaction. I'm getting a little misty-eyed. I was just so happy to have him back the first time I saw him. Oh, hello, boy. How are you? I missed you, Prompto. Oh. Little one is back. He is the smallest and the youngest. He's only smaller than Noctis by an inch, though. 1 inch. And his birthday is in... Oh, I believe it's September or October. So he is the youngest, because Noct's birthday is in August. October, okay. I was like, I know it's in the fall, because Noct is in August. So he is just barely the Bab. Can I head in here? Yeah. Okay. The others have some experience piled up, and I know it's not too much, but actually Prompto's on the cusp of leveling up, so... Here, boys. Oh, it just feels good to see them together again. Oh my god, these infernal doors. I was looking at a
Locked.
message from my mod.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I've heard this sound before. On the train, just before your weapons failed you. It's nearby. and it may hold the key to restoring your power.
Oh, I think they're trapped in the dorm room.
It's here.
This thing? Door's locked.
It's coming from within. Is there no way through?
There's a way. So, MTs, they've got those code prints. Just like I do.
Do they? Never looked.
Yeah. So, as it turns out, I'm one of them. Not exactly something I could tell people growing up in Lucis. Still, you guys are like the only friends I've ever known. I just hope that things can stay the way they were.
Whatever. Who cares where you were born?
I don't see you turning against us. Not now or ever.
Thanks, guys. Still, I can't change where I came from. What I am.
Since when does where you come from matter to you? You never once treated me as a prince.
It's got you there.
Never so much as a highness.
We're done here. Come on, crown citizen.
You're one of us, right?
Unless you'd rather not be.
Is there a hug Prompto option? Please. So, Aldercopt himself is the demon now, because those were the fancy-ass robes he was wearing. This is where we saw that cutscene, actually. In this giant room.
So, did it work?
With the device down and out, Nox power should be up and running.
Go on, try it.
All right. Moment of truth.
Oh!
We're back, baby.
Good game.
What a relief.
Let's roll.
With all his powers restored, Noctis can once again travel to the past by calling Umbra at dormitories. Okay, first things first. Give me my goddamn gear back. Oh. Okay. And I actually have the stronger heavy sword than Gladio, because Gladio's health barely goes down. And that relies on your health going down. That happens to Noctis more. Hi!
New friend?
You really need to pick better.
Can you see again?
But that doesn't mean I'm...
Well, just don't overdo it, okay?
Oh, I can warp strike. Jesus Christ, I missed that the most. What do we still got, guys? What's around? What is around? One of you fuckers hanging around here. Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
I see you decided to rock the ring.
Had to. No weapons, no friends, no choice, really. You know, somebody here's got to fight to rescue the crystal. Not to mention rescue all of your asses.
Spoken like a true king. About time.
The ring represents a great burden. You don't bear it alone.
You can say that again. Especially now that y'all have your weapons back.
That's actually an elevator, isn't it? Although, why did they head to the hangar? Not quite. I'm near a stopping point, but I know I can beat, one more demon, the one that was chasing me around. The Fornus? Ah, full up with Mega Elixirs. This was a lift. Guess not.
Hey, buddy. Could you try to stick together?
You were right on my ass, Prompto. Okay, there's the save room. I think I need to go through here again. 'Cause, yeah, they're dropping demons on me.
Buzz off!
Oh, okay. Mod explained to me
Let's get on with it.
So, where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside. Though park ain't the right word.
She's broken down, alas.
Took one for us. Saved our lives.
Mod pointed out to me that Ignis still can't see well, so if you can't really run ahead. You can jog, it's not the painful crawl you were forced to, but...
Now then, the crystal.
I'm guessing the way is locked.
Well, I guess it's a good thing somebody has keys to the whole fortress.
You're no better than a burglar.
Aren't I?
Alright, nope, not this guy. Oh, I guess he got too close to AD.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both made it to safety.
Who and who?
Our train drivers.
And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
Arnea's pals. Okay, actually, oh, wait, these are the prisons.
Where's that elevator?
So... it's this way. But was it? No, it wasn't, because that's the war room. For BFFs. Yeah. Okay, elevator. I'm worried about a save point. Okay, no, we're good, because there's electricity in the vending, like they said there would be. Okay, cool. I looked up the stopping points. because I have to. I absolutely had to figure out pacing.
It's mine!
Truly be the Emperor.
Does seem kind of keen on the ring.
So invite him?
Take mercy.
More than he showed your dad.
Ignis! I've just the thing.
Gladio.
Any last words? You really can't hold your own.
At the very least, I must try.
Shall span all the lands. By the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
All right, things are looking up.
Let's see what we came for.
Alright, and the rest up. Prompto's back to taking pictures. Boy. That shot's actually kind of cool. I've been saving way more photos than I did before. My last one was like 140 something. Get away from the fucking door. Jesus. Alright. So I'm gonna call that a day. I'm gonna try to. We might be doing a couple of shorter streams. I'll talk actually to my stream about that. But for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks so much and take it easy.